WebinarKit review. So what I'd like to do in this review is have a look at my written review here, head over to the sales page, and then return here to my blog, have a look at the OTOs as well as the bonuses that I put together for those of you who pick up WebinarKit through my link. Now, at the end of this review, what I'm going to do is hand you over to the vendors for two demos. The first demo is going to be the WebinarKit demo, and the second demo is going to be the traffic source that you're provided, which is the Rapid Traffic Suite. So that is something that you're going to need to know about before you go ahead and purchase WebinarKit. So I'm going to give you two demos of those after this review. So what is WebinarKit? Well, this is a new product by Tom Yevsikov, Stefan CIancio, and Phil Shaffer. It goes live on February 22nd at 10 a.m. EST. And so what this is, it's an auto webinar funnel. It's going to allow you to build auto webinar funnels, and you're going to have pre-made funnels all set, ready to go. So what's great about this particular product is that you're being given traffic by the vendors. So you're going to be able to drive traffic using the traffic source and the traffic method that's provided by the vendors. So you're going to have a look at that, as I mentioned, with the demo coming up after this review, so you can get a look at how that actually works. So what are the steps that you're going to need to take to get WebinarKit set up? Well, it's very simple. All you're going to need to do is choose from a preloaded webinar funnel, get your affiliate link, and then use the vendor software and method to drive high quality traffic. Of course, you can use your own traffic methods as well. So once this process is set up, you just need to go ahead and scale it. So who is WebinarKit for? Who is it not for? Well, this is not for those of you who are already doing webinars and you're really good at it, and you've got the whole process in place, but that's actually a fairly small percentage of online marketers. So what you want to do is take advantage of this, because it's going to help you go ahead and do what the top affiliates do and the top product vendors do, which is going for these high ticket offers in what's called a webinar or a high ticket webinar. So this is a really great product because it's going to enable you to take advantage of what everybody in the industry tells you to do, which is to go ahead and set up your own high ticket offer. That's very complicated. It requires a lot of work. And so this is a way that you can shortcut that whole experience in sales, even as a beginner, by handling all steps from funnel creation to traffic in 5 minutes flat. So is this a accurate headline? Well, it is possible to start making these commissions fairly quickly, but I would never describe high ticket affiliate sales as easy. So that is somewhat misleading, but this is very possible over time. Once you start driving traffic to these offers, you will start to see these commissions come in. So the steps involved here, you've got pick a preloaded funnel, grab your affiliate link. WebinarKit automatically builds your whole auto webinar funnel using your affiliate link. And then you can set up your passive traffic using their method and software, which we're going to go over. And then you'll be able to scale it from there. So this is the sales page. You can go ahead and have a look at this on your own. What I'd like to do now is go ahead and have a look at the upgrades and my bonuses. Okay, so the OTOs of WebinarKit. The first one is a pro version. So with this upgrade, you can upgrade your account for a limited time, one-time fee. And so this includes additional registration page templates, in-house video hosting, unlimited bandwidth, and so on. So this is a good one to pick up for those of you who are serious about moving forward with webinars. This is a great one. OTO number 2 is Webinar Chat Simulator. And with this upgrade, you can set your webinar funnel software into a selling and engagement machine. You can set automated chats to increase engagement in their webinars. OTO number 3, Sales Accelerator. And this is an upgrade which is designed to help you accelerate webinar sales. And here you're going to get 15 ready to go, done for you webinar funnels. You can grab your link and then go ahead and drive traffic. And then OTO number 4, you're going to be instantly upgraded to get a webinar agency in one click. This includes sub-accounts to add 5 team members. And so that's something, if you're looking to use this as an agency, this is more than just license rights. These are agency rights. So of these, what I would suggest is OTO number 1. If you're going to pick up any of the upgrades, that would be my suggestion. Okay, as for the bonuses, bonus number 1, how to host your own first webinar. This is a step-by-step tutorial showing you how to set up your own webinar once you're ready to do that. Bonus number 2, how to use webinars to sell your products and services. Here, an expert webinar host is going to walk you through how to do a pitch webinar, which is essentially a high-ticket webinar. Bonus number 3 is the loss code, which is the ultimate blueprint for affiliate promotions and closing high-ticket offers. Bonus number 4, avalanche list building. Bonus number 5, sales funnel mastery. Bonus 6, Pinterest ads crash course. Bonus 7, 33,000 case study on an e-commerce method. Bonus number 8, 51,000 eyeballs case study. And then bonus number 9, exclusive collection of IM graphics, currently selling for $27. So when you are on my blog, what you can do is go ahead and click this button here where it says Get Webinar Kit and all relevant bonuses. That's going to take you to the sales page. And then when you check out, all of my bonuses will be waiting for you. If you're on YouTube, go ahead and click the link in the description. That's going to take you to the sales page. And then once again, when you check out, all of my bonuses will be waiting for you. So stay tuned for the demo that's coming up. I've actually got 2 demos. One is going to show you inside WebinarKit, and the other one is going to show you Rapid Traffic Suite, because you're going to get that along with the WebinarKit. So thanks so much for watching this WebinarKit review. Look forward to seeing you in the next one.
Welcome to the demo of the absolute best auto webinar SaaS platform as well as funnel builder on the web. Welcome to WebinarKit. Let's go ahead and log into our demo WebinarKit account to see just how easy and smooth WebinarKit is to use to help all types of businesses. So immediately when you log in, you'll be taken to the dashboard and you'll see there's no confusing elements whatsoever. You're able to see your list of webinars right away. And you can see we have a couple of demo webinars already, and on each webinar, we've got a few very simple buttons. Now, this second button with the link icon immediately gives you your links so that you can get them right away, and you can see how easy this is. All the relevant links that you might need for your auto webinar funnels are available immediately. Additionally, you get beautiful, easy to read analytics for all of your webinars by clicking on this third button here. As you can see, everything is consolidated on one simple and easy to understand page. Every single metric you would want or need is on this page. It truly doesn't get any easier than this. Now, if we go back to the dashboard and click on that first button of our little demo webinar, that will allow us to easily edit this webinar. And you can see that we've broken down the process of creating and editing webinars into a simple series of steps so that even someone who's never built a webinar before will be able to easily do this. Previous auto webinar softwares are clunky, outdated, and oftentimes hard to use. This is something so simple and smooth that anyone can get in here and create full auto webinar funnels in literally minutes. That's because WebinarKit was designed from the ground up to be simple and easy to use regardless of experience level, so that even someone who's completely new to webinars and auto webinars can create a high converting webinar funnel in just minutes. Now let's go ahead and take a look at some of the actual webinar pages that the software creates for you. So here, for example, is a beautiful registration page that we generated in literally seconds using WebinarKit. As you can see here, this is the actual registration form where potential webinar registrants will enter their information such as their name and email address, and this is fully customizable inside the software. We'll take a look at that in just a moment. So this is a simple, beautiful, modern registration page. It looks great on desktop, tablets, and phones, so you're not going to lose out on any traffic visiting your funnel. And once people register for this webinar, they'll be taken to the watch page. And again, here in the watch room, we have a simple and elegant layout with everything you need to drive high ticket sales. Obviously, we have the video, which can be full screened very easily. On top of that, we have customizable logo branding, which you can change to anything you want. We have live chat that you can choose to enable on the watch room as well, so that you can run like live webinars at a certain scheduled time, so that you can easily answer any questions that viewers may have. If you don't want to have live chat, no worries, you can disable that and just enable the email questions box where viewers can type in a question and an email will be sent to your account, and you can directly reply to those viewer questions. In addition, we obviously support live offers during the webinar as well, so you can set your product offer to display at a specific time during the webinar presentation. And obviously, you can set this button link to be whatever you want, so that when the viewer clicks on that button, they can be taken to a product checkout page, for example. And we make sure that the video starts auto playing for viewers when they enter the room, so it's pretty much indistinguishable from an actual live webinar, allowing you to retain higher conversions. So everything is totally optimized to be a great viewing experience for the viewer, to help answer any questions that a viewer might have about the webinar or product and drive higher conversions. So with that said, let's jump back inside and see how easy it is to create your own auto webinar funnel. Here back on the dashboard, you'll see this button that says New Webinar, and we can simply click that to get started. On the first step here, we'll be asked to provide a link to our webinar video file. Super simple, just provide a link to a video file hosted anywhere such as Vimeo or Amazon S3, for example, and that video will then be shown in the watch room. Super easy, super simple. On the next step, we'll be asked to fill in a few details like the title and description of the webinar, the person who will be presenting the webinar, and then lastly, the schedule of the webinar. Now, WebinarKit is very powerful in terms of its scheduling options, and it lets you create webinars scheduled for various date configurations. For example, you can do one specific time and date, or you can do webinars that repeat every certain time and day, like every Tuesday at 3 p.m., for example. And then, of course, we also have just-in-time webinars to maximize conversions, so that anyone who shows up to the registration page will be able to watch the webinar within just a few minutes of registering. And just to show you how easy it is to add dates for your webinar, let's just do a little test run here. Let's say I want to add a webinar to play every Tuesday. We'll just select Tuesday from this drop down here. Let's say we want to have it play at 3 o'clock p.m. EST time, and we'll just click this add date button, and that's it. This webinar will be presented every Tuesday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now on the next step, we'll be able to edit our registration page. Here you can easily edit things like the background color, text color, branding images, and any of the titles, subtitles, or descriptions that show up. Plus you can specify the fields that people will need to enter in order to register, such as their first name, last name, email, or phone number. On the next page, you can easily configure what the viewer will see on the webinar watch page. You can easily hide or show the live chat, the email questions box, and your webinar offer. And then on the final step, you can configure your email notifications for the webinar. Again, WebinarKit is super convenient and easy to use, so we automatically handle sending out beautiful notification emails with your branding to anyone who's registered for your webinar. That way people will be notified when their scheduled webinar is about to start, and you can easily set which emails people receive just by flipping these toggles here. And that's all handled automatically for you. But if you want to get a bit more advanced and set up your own email autoresponder sequence, we integrate with all of the major email autoresponder softwares out there, such as ActiveCampaign, Aweber, ConvertKit, GetResponse, MailChimp, and we're planning on adding a bunch more in the very near future. And once you've filled in all the basic info, you can just click the complete button and your auto webinar funnel is created and good to go. So again, you will absolutely love how easy we've made this entire process of creating auto webinar funnels. You can literally get up and running within minutes of using WebinarKit. Once your first webinar is created, you can easily edit the webinar, grab any links you need like the registration page or the watch page, and also check out detailed and easy to understand analytics for your webinar. There has never been an auto webinar software like this before that creates such simple, beautiful, smooth, and modern webinar funnels for you to profit from. So I'm sure you're going to love it. That concludes this demo. Thank you for watching.
Go ahead and take a look inside Rapid Traffic Suite. So when you log in, you'll be able to see how many new followers that you are gaining every day, as well as the people that you have followed. You'll see that you can set up your profile URL, your username, which will activate you into the follow exchange to start growing your followers very fast. You'll see that the whole follow exchange is right here with people that you should follow and all of the people that are going to follow you. You'll also find the board finder, which basically means that you could type in anything here like dog, for example, and find tons and tons of boards with their links that you can use to start driving lots and lots of fast traffic to your website, squeeze pages, blog posts, anywhere else that you would like to send it. You also have the graphics tool, which will allow you to literally create an image for any purpose within seconds. Perhaps you want to create a Pinterest image, which are usually supposed to be very tall. So you can actually go in and shrink down the width of the image, make it really tall, and then create an image for Pinterest within seconds. So I could come here, I can make this much bigger, and I could click apply. From there, I can come in and add a shape. So I can come in here and I can add, say, a rectangle here, make it bigger. And I could say, I could make it like this, bring it down here, change the color. So let's say I want to make it, we'll click apply, and I can change the color to white. Great. So now from there, I can add some text. So I could literally come in here and add text right here. Travel. So I can grab that, change the text to something nicer. I could basically grab it, position it where I'd like to put it, right in there, change the color, something else, apply. Then I could actually grab it, grab all of the text, change the style, I can make it centered, and just like that, I have an amazing image that I could store, save, do whatever I want with basically within the tool. Then of course you have top-notch marketing training as well as software tutorials. The marketing training will help you get set up fast with the whole system for building your traffic, growing your Pinterest profile so that they receive lots and lots of traffic, and everything else that you need. This is a whole giant database of top marketing training, so you can start getting thousands of visitors per day, which will help basically build your business to where you want it to be. That's it for this demo. We'll see you inside Rapid Traffic Suite.